Hi, I'm Lesley Waters, and today I'm going to show you one of my family favourites. I'm going to do my version of a Cornish pasty, and you don't have to worry about rolling pastry because we're going to be using deli wraps. Now, I'm using multigrain, but there are lots of other varieties you could use. First of all, get yourself a saucepan, heat the oil, and just get your onions nice and brown. And that will take just a few minutes over a medium heat. Next thing that's going to go in is the meat. And I'm using beef mince, but you could use lamb or pork if you wanted to. So get that in the pan like that and just push it around using your wooden spoon, and that will take just a few minutes to brown off the mince. What we're now going to do is get a really good old squirt of tomato paste going into the pan. We've got some time here, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull the leaves off and then add that thyme straight into the pan, along with the tomato passata with a splash of water. What that's going to do is just give a little bit of moisture in here, and that's now all in the pan. So once your mixture looks like that and you've seared off the meat, you can then add your potatoes and your carrots, and it's really important that you cut them up quite small. A little bit of black pepper and put the lid on top. Now it's important that you cover it, and if it goes dry during cooking, just add a splash more water. Turn the heat down to a bare simmer, and you want to cook that for about 15 to 20 minutes until your vegetables are tender and your meat is cooked through. And you can see it's juicy, but it's not watery. That's really important. I'm going to add the peas in now, and they thawed out a little bit actually. If they were really hard, I'd put that back on the heat and carry on cooking for a few more minutes, but they're almost thawed now, so I'm just going to add them straight into the mixture, and I'm going to make our pasties. So we're using deli wraps here, and it's really important that you use good quality ones, and you want to line 2 baking trays with baking parchment. Preheat your oven to gas smart 6, and the first thing you want to do is to take your wrap and then spoon your mixture onto there, and then what we're going to do is take the beaten egg, brush the edge of your wraps and take it like so and fold it over, and you want to push them down quite hard with your fingers, and then rebrush over where you've pressed down, and then carry on until you've made your 4 Cornish pasties. Then all you do, stick them in the oven. They take about 10 minutes, and they're now ready to serve. And I think it's really great just to put these with a big bowl of tomato chutney, and maybe for the kids some tomato sauce on the side.